Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. This is a bonus October reading, and I was going to call these Tough Love with Chris, but I feel like it's missing something, so this is just going to be a regular old love reading. But, you know, spoiler alert, in the future, I'm going to do some tough love readings because why not? But, Taurus, we're just going to do a Celtic cross and see what's going on in your love life. I didn't want to do the typical love readings, but so, you know, I'm trying to come up with something different, something new. But let's see here, Taurus, what is going on for you in your current energy for love. And again, this doesn't have to be love. This could be like friends, family, you know, people that you love, or it could be something that you love as well. So take it how it resonates. But for the most part, we're going to be focusing on love. And here, in your current energies, you have the Ace of Cups, love. Your emotions overflowing, feeling really happy. I will say that your crossing energy is the Ten of Swords. Not great. Although, you know, my belief with the Ten of Swords is that the Ten of Swords is the end. So, you know, you might be feeling heartbroken or hurt or stabbed in the back with the Ten of Swords, but it's the end. You know, tens represent the end. There's like nothing more after that. You have the World right here as well, which is like another card of the end, coming to the end. You have the Ten of Cups as well, another ending. So for a lot of you, just kind of like taking it all in here, I feel like you're kind of coming to the end of this right here, the Ten of Swords. I wouldn't necessarily say, you know, for some of you, I feel like this Ten of Swords is representing like one situation where you feel stabbed in the back. But for the most part, I feel like this is more like the end of an era in love for you. I know that sounds dramatic, but I do feel this is a much bigger energy for you than just, you know, like one bozo from the past, or, you know, one situationship, right? I feel like this is more talking about like a, you know, a collective energy for you. And by collective, I'm not talking about the collective. I'm talking about a collection of energy that you have been dealing with for a very long time. And it's like been hard, but you've learned a lot of lessons with the Ten of Swords, and it's kind of like coming to the end. So this is like a good thing because, you know, I feel like it's almost like you're stepping into a new era of love. Again, I know that sounds dramatic, but I feel like it's true. You have the Two of Cups in the area of your thoughts. I feel like you're looking for something different. Even with the, you know, we have a lot here going on that really says you're probably looking for a different type of relationship. I feel like that's true for everyone. You know, I know I'm repeating myself here, but I mean, just look at the astrology. To me, it's like, no, gone are the days of, you know, whatever we've been dealing with. So, you know, I feel like everybody's looking for something new, something different as far as love is concerned. For you, I feel like this is more on a conversational, you know, kind of wavelength level here, Taurus, where, you know, you could be attracting a person with the Two of Cups who is very different than your usual type. And it's crazy because a lot of people have been getting the Two of Cups in these readings. These two people on this card, they are meant to look different. They are meant to look like they are two totally different people. You know, that's like part of the Two of Cups. They are meant to be looking like they come from two different, you know, lives, or, you know, two different backgrounds, or, you know, two different jobs, whatever the case may be. But, you know, they, on the positive side of things, they can communicate at a very high level. You have the Staff of Hermes here in between them. And again, on the positive side of things, you know, they represent having a balanced ego as well, you know, kind of like two people who vibe well together. So, you know, for a lot of you, I feel like you're kind of looking for something where there's like good communication. You're looking for something different as far as love is concerned, different than what you're used to. Like I said, you're ending an era as far as love is concerned. In the area of your foundation, you have the Ten of Cups coming from a good place. I like this. Some of you could be thinking, or, you know, having a desire of like wanting a family with the Ten of Cups. You could also just be coming for, you know, for some of you, I feel like it's like minor energy, but also very positive, because I feel like you're just coming from a positive place as far as love is concerned. In the past, you have the Fool. So, I don't know. Do I need to say anything here, Taurus? Maybe you're feeling foolish. Maybe you feel like you made some mistakes in the past. But again, the Fool, guess what? The Fool, he starts his journey, he makes it to the world, and he just starts all over again. That's life. I mean, literally, life is just the Fool's journey through the major arcana. You know, this is what we experience. We experience these cycles. And like I said, you know, to put it simply, your reading is very clear to me. You're ending an era. You're ending, you know, a collective love energy, if that makes sense. And I feel like you're ready to start over with the Fool, even though he's showing up in your past. You know, he has this little sack on his back here, and that kind of carries all his wisdom, everything he has learned, all his knowledge, all the, things that he's been through. So I feel like that's what you're kind of like learning here. And in the near future, you have the World. So in the very near future, I feel like you're just bringing these love cycles to an end, or you're bringing some challenging energy to an end here. In a lot of ways, I kind of feel like this is you here in the middle. I feel like a lot of you are going through a transformation. I think all your recent readings, Taurus, have been about you changing, you going through some sort of change or transformation in your life. So because you are changing and, and your energy is changing, that's what's creating this change over here that we're about to talk about, this, end of an era as far as love is concerned. And you're going to be stepping into new energy of love that is much more, I feel like it's much more fulfilling, much different, maybe different as well. Here is what I would say. So, in a good way, obviously. So I like this. In the next few months, you have the Lovers. So for those of you looking for love, I definitely feel there could be love coming in for you here. I feel like this angel here is saying, like, don't leave this up to chance. So it's like, there's this angel here, but there are these clouds right here. And it kind of like says, yeah, there is some divine guidance in your life, but, also don't just like sit around and do nothing if you're looking for love. Obviously, if you're not looking for love, don't bother, don't worry about it. But if you're looking for love, I would be doing things and getting out there and doing things to find love. I would make sure you're putting yourself in an environment where you can find love, where you can, experience love, where you can meet people. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter, but I would be putting yourself out there. Lovers, to me, you have a lot of clues here also that would lead me to say that you're definitely moving on to a new relationship for those of you that are not already in one. If you're in a relationship, by the way, this is amazing. This, to me, says if you are in love, there are going to be a lot of opportunities for you to like try new things, travel maybe with your partner with the World card, do, kind of experience new things. I feel like people forget that it's like if we're not always having new experiences, it's like, and you're with a person, it's just going to get boring, right? This is why we have like such high divorce rates because, I don't know. I mean, I could go off on a conspiracy theory here for like weeks, but, and I could just talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. But again, I think a great thing to do would be mix things up, do new things, go new places. It's like gives you new things to talk about. So, but really good if you're in a relationship. If you're not, definitely could be new love coming in for you. For some reason, I do feel like it could be a little bit of a surprise coming in for you if it's new love. Some of you, really good love energy, don't get me wrong. But for some of you, the World to me is too big, The World to me really says that for the most part, some of you are probably focused more on like big picture things at this time, even though you're watching this love reading to this point. But maybe in the back of your mind, you kind of want it. But at the same time, I feel like you're focused on bigger goals with the World card. But so I do feel like a little bit of a kind of like surprising energy here. Here in the area of your close relationships, meaning other people in your life, you have the King of Pentacles, which is your energy. So I feel for a lot of you, you could be getting a lot of benefits and like a lot of support from the people around you, which is nice. It's like a nice place to be. That could also make love much easier. Your financial situation also looks to me like it could be improving with this King of Pentacles energy. So, obviously, I think sometimes maybe if we're not stressed about money, for example, or if our financial situation improves, it just kind of like opens up the energy a little bit. And that's what I feel like is going on for you here is that with that King of Pentacles, I feel like you're saying the energy is opening, kind of creating space for love. In the area of your future feelings, you have the Nine of Cups, perfectly happy. I feel like in a lot of ways, this reading really good for love, but at the same time, Nine of Cups really says you're perfectly fine on your own. You are perfectly satisfied where you are. And that's not a bad thing because, again, usually when we are happy on our own, when we are happy with ourselves, when we can make ourselves happy and we're not relying on someone else to do it, that's when we attract like a positive relationship. That's when we attract someone who is, also happy on their own, who doesn't need like a crutch in their life. How many people have you dated that need crutches, right? So that's what I'll say there with the Nine of Cups. And, I feel for a lot of you, it's like you're maybe getting to this place where you don't need crutches any longer. And I'm not talking about crutches like under your arms, but I don't know, maybe for someone out there, but I'm talking about things to lean on. It's like because you're in that place, now you're attracting someone who is also in that place. Your outcome is the Two of Swords here. I'd say don't be afraid to like try new things here. You know, Two of Swords is about compromise, but at the same time, she has this new land behind her here on the Two of Swords, and she needs to get over there to experience new things, new love. She needs to do things she's never done before to, you know, to get something that she wants. She's afraid of being hurt. She's afraid of these two rocks that are in the water here, and she's afraid to get into the water and, you know, cross over to the other side. So I feel that for a lot of you, this is about like taking your blindfold off and saying, as long as you're paying attention to the warning signs, you're not going to get hurt, right? And it's okay to try something new. I just want to clarify a couple cards here, not much, because actually it's pretty clear as far as the reading is concerned. But let's see here. In the area of your thoughts, Two of Cups, you have the Emperor here. Yeah, I feel like you're looking for someone more who has like a solid plan. You know, to me, the Emperor can be a very attractive energy. And again, it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. The Emperor is like going in a direction. And it's like, you know, it's like you would just be a complement to his life, if that makes sense, or you would both be a complement to each other's life. I think that's a better place to be, where it's like you don't need the other person. This is someone who's like, you know, they have goals. They're working towards things. They're going to accomplish those things, whether you're with them or not. So to me, that can be a very attractive trait because it's like they don't need you. They don't, you know, you're not their entire world. Nobody wants to be anybody's entire world, right? So I feel like that you could be attracting that type of person. Could be an Aries, for sure. And with the World, you have the Four of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like you have experienced a lot of disappointments. That's probably why you're focusing on like big goals or dreams and things like that. But, you know, not a bad energy. With the Lovers, Page of Cups, Admirer, definitely new love. I mean, we already talked about this. You know, like I said, this is why I said I probably don't need to clarify a lot of these cards. You know, definitely new love coming in for you. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Three of Swords. Again, I like this actually because the Three of Swords could be a card of healing. And again, this is in the area of other people in your life, like how they're supporting you. So if you have been through heartbreaks and things like that, it's like there's a lot of support there. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, finances definitely increasing or improving. So because of that, I feel like it's kind of making you more satisfied in life. And I also feel like you're focusing on the right things. You know, just a side note here as well, Taurus, the Eight of Pentacles to me is the card of personal development. So, you know, it's like if you're working on yourself or anything like that, really good card. And with the Two of Swords, you have the Eight of Swords here. Again, take the blindfold off. I feel like for a lot of you, love is available to you, but you're going to have to like do things that you've never done before, plain and simple. Really simple love reading. I mean, really good reading as well. So if you're looking for love, it looks amazing. Definitely could be love coming in for you. New love, new person. But thank you for being here, Taurus. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your month.